Brett Brown, Robert Covington, Dario Saric, Richaun Holmes to match up with Dirk. Timothé Luwawu will be Richaun Holmes and Dirk Nowitzki. And we are running tonight from Wells Fargo Center. The Mavericks. Rick, by the way, his 9th season in Dallas. Nicely done by TJ McConnell.
Richaun, he cut to the basket. As soon as you, as an offensive player, see your man turn his head, you cut right to the rim. That's what Richaun did.
And the late, great Wilton Norman Chamberlain, and now Dirk Nowitzki. Starting at the center spot for the Mavericks. McConnell, nicely done. I mean, that was just well done. Richaun Holmes, in the meantime, showing he could be a quality backup, or in this case, getting simply. Holmes, I think, a better offensive game just in terms of his ability to shoot and take it beyond the arc.
He can shoot.
This is Harrison Barnes, his 5th year from North Carolina. That is Steph's brother, Seth Curry. Now the Mavericks left with 5 to shoot. Here's Ferrell, who can cover some ground. It'll count. Wow. A good start by the Sixers, ripping off 7 unanswered. Nicely done. That was Robert Covington. But good on-the-ball defense by Covington. Luwawu-Cabarrot against Ferrell. No contest. J.J. Barea, the 11th-year player, on the floor for the first time. There is Anderson. It is for 3. And
little motivational factor they can, even if a guy like him loved his time there.
A right calf strain. 8th-year player for Marquette.
Not forced shots or contested shots.
McConnell, beautifully done to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Did Noel hit him well? McConnell, nicely done, and boy, he exhibited. Noel off the Devin Harris miss, and he finds Harrison Barnes.
In Green Bay.
This ain't Dallas weather-wise.
Like there was an awful lot of contact there. How could there not have been? Referees deciding there wasn't much.
Noel working over Okafor. The hot potato belongs to Barea. It is for 3. Wow. So
to go right by you, you just kind of put your hand up, make him shoot over you. That is more than enough. No need to make the spectacular play.
Sixers scoreless in nearly the last 4.5 minutes. Henderson had it. 12 unanswered for the Mavericks. Saric denied by Nowitzki. Mark Sumov. Here on CSN, the venue, Wells Fargo Center. First of the 2-game homestand, Sixers and the Mavericks. And nicely done by the rookie Dorian Finney-Smith.
Well, over his shoulders enough. God.
I would say get him into pick and roll, huh?
Yeah. And just see how, I mean, he just has a hard time moving laterally.
6.5 minutes without a point.
Well, before that, they were 0 for 9 in their last 10 possessions and 2 turnovers, Mark.
And Dario Saric, who, by the way, is scoreless. Stauskas for 3. And down to Smith and Salamez.
Back in that diamond formation, that gets Richaun a little quick hitter.
For Richaun.
Ball getting into the painted area and defense is collapsing, and Richaun being left open to finish unscathed.
Headed to the Sixer locker room.
Nice flare by Nick,
who promptly drills the 3. So Nick. Mavericks control here with the first 24, and Noel throws it down. That's key. Luwawu-Cabarrot with a hot potato, got it off. Oh, and it's thrown back by Holmes. You heard on Barnes. Stauskas thinking about a double as Barnes. Covington trying to deal with Barea. Broke in with Utah, then signing with Portland. Luwawu-Cabarrot hits the 3. The way he played and the fact that he got 3 starts, it's going to be a confidence booster for him.
No question about it. All the time looking for signs to fit in. Nice little give and go.
At the right time. They've won their last 4.
Oh, wow.
Boy, Ferrell took it away from
right now, playing into the Sixers' hand, missing a lot of shots, giving the Sixers opportunities at the other end.
Anderson for 3. Did it again. Justin Anderson.
Playing against one of your former teams. And comfortable.
Around the horn go the Mavericks, and Covington
is the next step for Dario. In other words, it's one thing to not be on the radar, as Robert had to learn to adjust to be able to play the two, had to become a shooter.
Shooting and 18 straight performances with 10 or more points.
Many rookies who are still in their rookie year play with such poise as we see the turnover lead to a bucket.
Oh, wait a second. McConnell with a sensational, much bigger lead for the Sixers in this one. We're up 17. There is Šarić. Compliment right now that, listen,
here he is.
You might have a blip now and then. It's understandable.
Wait.
Covington for three is Šarić.
Not as well. Dario sacrificing his own game for his teammates.
Correa under duress. Who's looking for a call, but his team right now in the bad end of a 69-45 score. That's for Sean Hall.
Good look.
Covington, it's for three. Got it done.
Just a couple of weeks, maybe 2 months ago, month and a half ago.
Stauskas, and there is Justin.
Dallas doing something uncharacteristic right now, Mark, pushing the ball up the floor.
Well, time's a wasting his. Yogi Ferrell able to drift inside. Back in the NBA after a 2-year absence, signed as free agent. That was Harris.
Hands. I thought his anticipation and nose for the ball was unparalleled. Speaking of unparalleled, he's been playing tremendous.
Dwight Powell, number 7, into the game for the first time. Justin
as well. Excuse me, that was Nick with the dime. Had to squeeze that in. A few defenders.
Dwight was Šarić. Rodriguez got hit. You can count it. And you can get 2 possessions for 1. Powell running into Okafor, who went straight up. Julius Irving.
Massachusetts. You eat that up and then, yeah, give me the Irving. That was great.
An 8-game losing streak against Dallas. Jahlil Okafor with the shot clock running down. Rodriguez teeing up a 3, and he drops it. So Stauskas with company among them. Rodriguez, pretty play to Anderson, who had a blocked and foul.
While Manny Harris is out on the floor. Certainly hang your hat on. There's the guy with my story, Manny Harris.
10-day, he is on for the first time, number 36. Here is Powell, a chance for him to slam it.
Manny, because his dad was a fan of the movie Scarface and Al Pacino's partner.
Dwight Thomas, he's going to miss the next 2 games with a bone bruise in his knee. So that'll serve
him when he comes back. 2 games, not a worry.
Mesri spending a lot of time making about a 3. He's been successful from beyond tonight a couple of times. Rodriguez, beautiful spin move and a finish. Mavericks clearly rebuilding as Rodriguez goes in and he's fouled.
Circle unable to do so. Chacho with the old.
Finney Smith rejected by Sean Long. Rodriguez.
Ooh, nice.
Long. One more for Anderson. You can. Alla tonight for the Sixers, 30 assists.
The start of this matchup.
The Sixers right now their largest lead. At least they had it at 43. Dwight Powell tonight, 11 of 27, nearly 41%. Long getting 3. Rodriguez for a cutting Anderson, who gets
Miami to the Windy City for Mr. Wade, hasn't it?
Yep.
On and off the floor. That jumper is looking fluid. He's keeping his elbow in. His legs are underneath him, getting some nice height on it.
The Sixers, after that terrific third quarter, win this one going away. Sean Long. November 27th of 2012. It now gives them 7 losing streaks of